All right. In all you do as a human, as a person, as an individual, one of the things that you must actually do for yourself to ensure that your growth is a fast rising, and even if it's not a fast rising, but it's a rising that is consistent, that has a steady trajectory or has a steady pathway. It does not get halted, or it does not get destroyed, or it does not get intercepted unnecessarily, is to avoid anything that can put you in a position of pride, or that can put you in a condition that you now become uh, proud. Pride now becomes associated with you. You see, one of the things that people do not really understand or know about pride is that, there is a common saying that, pride cometh before a fall. You see, when pride comes in, the tendency, you begin to see or believe that, you are bigger than everyone. Nobody can talk to you. Nobody can ask you question. You're not answerable to anyone. All kind of stuffs like that. And as soon as you're already entering such zone, you're already entering a treacherous zone, because when nobody can actually talk to you, it therefore means that, when you make mistakes that, and these mistakes are obvious, since nobody can talk to you to call you to order, to caution you, you might not even know that, what the action that you just took was an action that, it is equivalent to mistake, or it is everything in its entirety, or its in its totality is, is complete mistake. And there is need for you to take a step back, or take a withdrawal, and if need be, maybe you should make an apology, just to ensure that, uh, you appease the possible parties that you might have offended. That the steps you actually took might have possibly offended. You understand? So, and this also, there are people, while you are doing all this, there are people who possibly see you that, they can they can recommend you, they can pull you to themselves and give you next possible opportunity, give you next the higher possible leverages. But based on the fact that, they have not seen you as somebody who is a person of pride, and you don't listen to instructions. When you're wrong, you do not admit you're wrong. You believe you are the only one who is good. You don't take advice and all kind of stuff like that. These people might have to reconsider their decisions, and not to want to not want to associate with you further. And even those you already have in uh, in your circle, in your network, they might also be doing a reconsideration to ensure that maybe they pull away from you, and not to be associating with you that much. You understand? So pride is not something that, uh, you should be associated with. Now, what this means, I'm not saying that, you should be a coward. No, 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 no. I'm not saying you should be a coward. There's time for that, you should be. Uh, uh, I'm not saying you shouldn't be a courageous person, or you shouldn't be I'm not saying that you shouldn't be a courageous person. Be a courageous person, but you should know that there is a very thin line between being courageous and being, a person or an individual that is associated with pride. This is the Deficit Podcast. Do what to like this video, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.